Welcome back to Let's Play Jade Empire. This is episode 61. As I'm sure you recall, we are here in Dirge. Master Li's Imperial army is attacking, and it is time to mount the defenses. Let's not forget the flyer. Fine, let's fight them in the air. We can assault the bridge after.
Yes, that's the way! I knew you'd be up for it. Off we go. Everyone be ready for our return.
Make every shot count. We'll need the help.
Like I said, this isn't a super long battle to begin with, so we might as well draw it out as long as possible. Have we used that yet? Let's try... I like Mirage. And then I want to try Consume Spirit. And I think Tremor is the other good one. Okay, Tremor. Mirage. Consume Spirit. Oh, I wonder if you just have to click on the icon, not the name. Nope, either one works. Alright, whatever. An ogre. I haven't seen one of those in a while. Oh, and we're starting now with already a power-up. Oh, come on, not destroy anybody. I guess there's not really a reason not to continuously fire.
We can't take much more of this.
That was not what I meant to do. Don't really need health yet, so let's go with that one. I don't have enough power to destroy like any of these. There we go. Didn't quite get that one. How about this one? I shouldn't have got that. There we go, got some health back. Don't like that guy. Okay, I do like that guy. Need to get more chi back. Actually, no I don't. So I can just grab that health power up.
More dodging, less catching.
A lot of enemies. Cool, boss fight. Didn't see that coming, or I would have probably saved a lot of my power-ups here, so that I could use Mirage, for example. What the heck? I don't know what to do. Can I shoot these missiles down? Not really. Mission complete. Alright, that was close. I did not think we were going to beat that boss at the end. That is one massive flyer. Must be like the head of the fleet. And you received a bonus that I probably can't really use. I guess you can go back and do more missions from the main screen. And there might be one more fight later on, but I don't think it's a tough one.
Well flown and fought. It didn't stop them, but that black eye will make them think twice about our resolve. Now, back to bringing down the bridge.
You better have enough explosives left. Dawnstar and I can't hold them off forever.
Are you sure I shouldn't just charge the main gate? They wouldn't be expecting that.
Unexpected acts are not always successful acts.
Wise words.
You have a narrow understanding of success in battle, bun man. Must be your small head.
Yeah, as much as I would like to see Black Whirlwind fight some golems, not sure that is a battle even he would win. They will be here soon enough. You will all have your fill of battle.
My fill? I have been sated from wine and battle, but never filled.
This could be a first. We will stand to the last. This is the duty of a guardian.
It looks like we won't have long to wait. Kang better keep his mind on his task at the bridge, or this will be a short last stand.
Wait. I sense something.
Time is better spent doing than talking.
You must listen to me, girl. There isn't much time. You must search Dirge and look for the chests that were hidden all these years. When the Emperor attacked, we hid ancient weapons and other treasures in these chests to keep them safe from Sun High's greedy hands. With the wards restored, spells that had hidden these chests were wiped away. You must find them if you can. They will be all throughout Dirge. It's kind of cool that her ability to talk to spirits came in useful once more.
What are you staring at? Shouldn't we be going to the bridge?
You didn't see him, did you? It doesn't matter. I know what we're looking for. Follow me.
I wonder if you chose to play as Silk Fox if she wouldn't get that quest. Maybe she would get a different one? Not sure how that goes. Alright, got some open palm points. I'm not sure what for. Take control of Dawnstar to defend the bridge while Kang sets his charges. She has no focus because she has unlimited ability to use weapons. Can I go in here? No. So now we're at the outer courtyard. You guys remember this place from the spirit version of Dirge, of course. I don't think she can even use chi except to heal. Oh, I see. We have to wander around and find these chests. I hope there are no traps. Thorn and Shining Carp. Do I have to actually equip the style? So she's fairly open palm. Not quite as much as me, but close to it. So yeah, you can't use this screen. Only one weapon. Guess I should run around and see what else I can find. I'm not sure how much else there is to find. I remember there being a weapon upgrade like that. But I'm not sure what else they could really give her. Maybe a technique or something to increase her chi? But I don't know. Well, there's Kang. Is that the only part of that quest? I put Silk Fox in her place. Yeah, I guess that's the only treasure after all. But that's the important one, so if there is another one, then we can probably make do without it. This is a bit of a hard chapter, though, because we're fighting as
I have to
not
wedge
us.
the casks of dragon powder under the bridge. The Lotus assassins are sure to come up that pass any minute. Keep them from this end of the bridge. Here they come! Hold them off! I only need a minute!
Work fast.
Try not to fight like a farmer, Dawnstar.
Try not to fight like a princess, princess. Oh, so this is like a mini game. It's not even like a real fight. I guess it's kind of like a real fight. Oh, I see Kang's health's at the bottom there. This is a little bit clumsy control-wise. Can I use an AoE attack? I don't think I can. I don't see any Lotus Assassins yet, but I bet they're coming. Okay, there we go. Yeah, these swords are definitely powerful. Princess is doing too bad either.
Ah, nuts and bolts! One of the fuses came loose. I need another minute. Or two.
Oh, nuts and bolts.
You doddering fool, get it done!
Lotus Assassin. Teleporting Lotus Assassin, apparently. They're just standing there. That's kind of sucky. Okay. Okay, so Kang does not have a lot of HP. It's hard for them to get to him, but when they do, they take down his health. No problem at all. Yeah, my health is not really an issue. It's Kang's I'm worried about. 13 seconds though. think I meant to do a strong attack. Whatever. 5 seconds, 40%. Hold on, Kang. I like the Mass Lotus Assassins. Hope we fight more of those.
It's done! Get away before it explodes! The fuse is a short one!
That must be a siege golem.
It will stop the main force, but flyers don't stop at bridges. Our friends at the temple may have only gained a few minutes.
Not sure we ever get to fight one of those, which is kind of a shame, because it looks like it would be a cool enemy. Maybe we will later on? Alright, so what does my quest log say now? I already did that, and did that. You've earned a second of breather to look around the area. Well, I don't think there's really anything more to find. Maybe the weapons stick with her for, going forward. And she has better attack if you find them. Otherwise, why would I want to look around? Alright, let's head back to the inner courtyard. No, not that way. There we go.
Damn it, they've given us a few minutes already. Dawnstar and the Princess did their job too well. That's better.
Just shut up and get ready.
Yeah, these two have always seemed to make a good pair. The Drunk and the Drunken Master. It's not a siege golem, but it should be a match for the Black Whirlwind.
Now that's a big one. Finally, a worthy fight.
Oh, he's keeping up his count. So I wonder if he's going to throw me like, yeah, there we go. Yep, it heals me. That's kind of cool. Alright, I already took down Kylon. Jade Golem shouldn't be much trouble. Don't seem to get much XP for killing these guys, or any XP really. So I might as well not take my time. I like how he kind of is the same fighting style as the Ravager. Appropriately enough. Let's grab a little more booze for the road. Only 12?
I think we should go back to the temple. And quickly, before those flyers drop more Lotus Assassins.
More is good. Let them come.
But we'd be safer in the temple.
Safe isn't
We're
really the idea of
safer if I
battle.
destroy the enemies they send. I prefer an active defense.
Good, I was hoping for a little more fighting. Closed fist. Oh yeah, let's see how closed fist he is. Not as much as I expected, honestly. I was thinking like halfway down. Almost at another level up though, for our main character at least. Is there actually more fighting? I hope so, because that was fun, but kind of short. There we go. Yeah, I know Black Whirlwind is tough, but these Lotus Assassins are still kind of pushovers. They should have made them fewer and tougher. Untold Slaughter. It's like an old fighting game. I wonder if you get XP for making your kill counter reach a certain point. Can he even use a focus shrine? Can Whirlwind even focus? He can, surprisingly. Didn't do anything though. There's our tents. No time for a nap. Guessing we can't go out here. Just in case though. Nope. Yeah, he is needed for the defense of the temple. Alright, well, let's see if there are any on the way back. Otherwise, our work here is done. 23 is my lucky number, so wouldn't be a bad number to end on. Maybe they'll drop some more as we run back. One can only hope. Hey, hey. Ask and you shall receive. This is fun, but it does kind of boring after a while. There's only one attack he does. Well, 3, but... What is over there? Ah, you. And unfortunately, we don't seem to be getting experience for these either.
That racket is distracting me from the cries of my enemies. Sky better have a good reason for ringing that bell.
What is my character been up to all this time? Just kind of standing there. I was hoping there'd be a little more fighting to do, but I think that might actually be it. You keep the Lotus Assassins busy here. I will go to the temple.
I won't stop until they're ankle deep in blood. Head first. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Come to my axes, all of you.
It's one of the things he says in battle, I'm pretty sure.
Good, you are here. The trap is set, the signal sent. It's all up to you now.
Trap? Signal? Have I forgotten something?
No, this is something I couldn't tell you about. Please, give me a chance to explain. You'll like what I have to say, I hope.
I would have liked it more if you told me first.
I was approached, once or twice. The Lotus Assassins offered much, even the chance of returning my daughter. But I assure you, I did not plan to betray you. You showed me that the world, my life, is not as pointless as I once thought. My daughter is long dead. Their offer only shows how desperate you have made them.
Why didn't you tell me this before? I could have prepared.
I couldn't take the chance that someone else in the group had been approached. They might tell Death's Hand the plan was discovered.
Could have told me in private.
This is a chance to isolate the leader of the troops. Death's Hand thinks that he and a group of assassins will enter the temple unopposed. But I have a surprise. I set traps. Remember how I asked Kang for some of his explosive casks? The assassins will be destroyed, and Death's Hand will be yours alone.
At long last. Then I personally defeat Death's Hand and the army will fall. I like it. Although I'm not sure that would really work. I know they all are fiercely loyal to Death's Hand, but I don't see how defeating him would suddenly make them all turn tail and run. Why not just blow them all up, Death's Hand included?
From what I have seen, he is stronger than that. If he is damaged by the blast, good. But you are the one meant to fight the power behind him. He's an arrogant one. I doubt he'd consider the possibility that my loyalty to you would be stronger than my fear of him. The bell was the signal. He'll be here. Thank you for this opportunity, by the way. I could never face Death's Hand myself, but I want to make him pay for thinking I would be so weak. Use my daughter against me, will he? Make him hurt.
I don't know if he can hurt, but I will do my best.
Very good, Sky. You have proven a useful tool.
Guess again, you slab of rot. That should soften him up. I may not be able to fight him while I'm wounded, but at least I did this. I'll go warn the rest.
You have a better grip on your fellows than my master thought. The plight of a dead child is difficult motivation to resist.
It's funny how, like, standing here and actually talking to him now, he doesn't seem so menacing. especially now that we know what he actually is. It's also cool too how he's like the main villain, he's on the cover and everything, but really he's just a servant of the game's two real villains, the Emperor and Sun Li. I will surprise you in many ways, Prince Qin.
That name means nothing. I am the will of the Emperor. I am Death's Hand. Sun Li commands that you die. I must obey. The will of the Master guides me. The strength of the dragon empowers me. I cannot be defeated. I must obey.
You are a shell, a shadow. Let us see how fearsome you are.
You know nothing about me, about what I endure. Your fists will not defeat me, not while I must obey.
Here we go. You're starting to get good at this. Come on, Death's Hand, is that really all you have? Alright, so he does hurt. Doesn't land a lot of hits. Whoop, but when he does, geez, okay. Those are some swords. That was close. And down he goes.
You refuse to see it, don't you? You must know who Death's Hand is by now, but what he is defies you, defies your skill. He is more than Sun Qin ever was. Sun Hai linked him to the stolen power of the Water Dragon, and bound him to my armor to taunt me, an unrelenting, unbeatable force that wore the face of my betrayal. Now he is mine.
Let's see if we can tell him. Your words do not frighten me, Master Li. I know all about you, more than you might know yourself.
Do you pretend to have insight into my character? Some great truth from beyond the pale that will reform me?
That's exactly what I
am no
have.
villain. There is no malice in my actions. I had no choice. My brother had no restraint. A world under his heel would be chaotic and violent. I will bring order. I will ensure that everyone is safe within their roles.
See, he's always trying to be persuasive, but I'd be more likely to believe him if he hadn't just done the unspeakable act of binding a living soul, or rebinding. The world is not as cruel as it seems. Your child yet lives.
What foolishness is this? Death has addled your senses. You bring up memories that are mine alone to bear, and then you claim that they are false? I will not hear this. Your tongue profanes a place in my heart where no one is permitted.
Zhu was meant to kill her. He spared her. It's Dawnstar.
You are truly speaking nonsense. Dawnstar? Ridiculous. But you have no doubt. Your voice is unwavering. You believe this with all your being. You force my hand. I must picture her, unblinded by strategy or hate, and consider what it would mean if she truly were my child. I must answer, it does not matter.
I knew it. The memory of your murdered child was just another tool to bring you to power.
Enough! What's done is done. If you think I am a monster for claiming power, so be it. I intend to make the Empire a better place. As a god, it will be a simple matter. Arise, Death's Hand. You are bound to this power, and you will not stop until this fool is dead.
Ooh, another fight? I hope so. What was I going to say? Oh, he does seem at least like a well-intentioned villain, but a villain nonetheless, and I think our character would rather return things to their natural order with the gods in charge, particularly the water dragon, than let Master Li take her power, especially because even if he is a benevolent ruler, as he claims to be, which is questionable, there's still the issue with the spirits. Only the water dragon can really lead them to rest. And that is, of course, who we actually serve. I'm not wearing my intuition gems, but let's give it a try. You trained me. Would I fall to someone I've already defeated? I am a spirit monk.
You have learned much about your heritage as a spirit monk, but you missed the most important lesson. They are all dead. Their skill did not save them.
They are not all dead.
Do you intend to rescue Death's Hand? Perhaps you think you can appeal to his conscience, to the remnants of kin that swim in that helmet.
I will help Sunkin resist you by binding him to me. I can free him after.
Will you? Even if you could, I believe you would find it difficult to release so valuable a tool.
Come then. Pit your will against mine. Take him if you can.
Okay, so I did remember this part of the quest, but I was hoping we'd actually get to fight him one more time as us. It's a battle of swords. I'm assuming he's still hurt quite a bit. He does have 2 to my 1. So I am not going to let him get off an attack. I wonder if that lightning actually hurts. Keep with momentum. So he does hurt, that's for sure. It's a cool fight too. I like the concept that we're fighting for Sunkin's soul.
Enough! You have cut the strings to my puppet, but you will know defeat soon enough. I grow closer to the heavens by the minute. Take this corpse. See if you can throw away such a useful tool. I will face you at the height of my power, in the heart of my empire. Your master awaits you, child.
Please, let me rest. Let my spirit finally have some peace.
So this is a big choice, one of the main choices in the game. Not the main choice, perhaps, but one of them. You can either do the right thing and let his spirit find peace, or you can bind him to yourself instead and use him as a servant. He is the last follower, kind of a mysterious follower, which usually exists in a Bioware game. And it is fun having Death's Hand serve you if you're doing a closed fist playthrough, but you can only use him for one chapter anyway, the last chapter, so it's fun, but even from a practical standpoint, I'm not really sure it's worth it. It's more just an RP thing. And since we are RPing a good character, one who walks the way of the open palm. To no great surprise, we are going to let him free. But first, let's let him defend himself. Do you deserve peace? Despite your later slavery, you helped attack Dirge.
I believed the words of my brother, thinking him wise beyond my understanding. Had I known what would happen, I would have fought to stop them both.
Not sure I believe that, but he sounds sincere. You say that because of your fate, not because of guilt.
I do not claim redemption, but the suffering I have endured must be enough to pay that debt. It must.
So the last one is definitely closed fist. I wonder about this one. I assume it's also closed fist. It'd be cool though if it was like half as many closed fist points as this one. Either way, I'm pretty sure it gives you a lot of alignment points. Calm yourself, Lee. I will release you from this prison. Or not Lee. Kin.
Your master is diminished with my loss, even if he does not admit it. Thank you, Spirit Monk, for letting me rest.
Why is she not in Chekhov form? I guess they were bound to Death's Hand. The Lotus Assassin could probably still fight, but not the golems.
We are victorious! But how long will this peace last?
The day already drags like an overloaded ox. Our enemies should be more efficient.
I do not shy from meaningful combat, but eliminating your boredom is not a worthwhile cause to fight for.
If there's no wine, there should be fighting. That's the way of things for a warrior.
Oh, I hear enough whining. I trust everyone is recovered from the battle.
We should not take much longer to lick our wounds, even if the victory was ours. No doubt the enemy awaits us.
Emperor Sunli waits for us, growing in power. He is draining the water dragon far faster than Sun Hai ever managed. I will speak with each of you before we leave.
A good idea. It will allow for some adjustments to the marvelous dragonfly. The landing here was rough. I will ferry whom I can for an initial assault. Give me a few moments. We will leave at your command when my work is done.
Could we speak before we leave? I have concerns.
I think we all do. Alright, so at least we get a nice little respite here. Talk to our followers. Not sure if it'll be the last time. Oh, here we go, the final chapter, Chapter 7, wherein the cost of war is tallied, a master is finally confronted, and the fate of an empire is decided. You have come far, from Borderlands School to the ruins of Dirge, and now the fate of the empire depends on the decisions before you. Stung by the loss of Death's Hand and the defeat of his siege force, Emperor Sun Li readies for your inevitable confrontation in the palace. Alright, so we probably have maybe two more episodes to go. Not a lot. I'm really tempted to keep going, but it is after midnight now, so I'm not. But if all goes well, I should have time to finish this game tomorrow. So when I come back, we will talk to all of our followers, say our farewells, then head to the Imperial Palace and take on Master Li. Should be a lot of fun. I will see you all then.